Hello, good afternoon Tribuners. Welcome back with me Kusnul Asyaifah in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here the complete news. The first news is Indonesia Air Force combat aircraft incident falls in Blora. The Indonesia Air Force aircraft type TI-FIVETY-Ai crashed in Nginggil Village, Kradenan District, Blora Regency, Central Java on the Monday 16, 2022. The plane had contact while enjoying night trading around 8 p.m. The pilot of T-FIVETY-Ai Golden Eagle 5T craft, First Line PNB Alan Sufaitra Indrawan has died. Meanwhile, the debris for the police crews to play the crash into the ground. The video of a plane wreckage was recorded by the resident and went viral on social media. Compiled by the tribunews.com, here is the chronology and condition of the body the pilot planted the crisis in Blora. Head of information from the Ihwa Juli Air Base, Captain Susyunda Pramodo said the plane was the last contacted during the night typical interaction exercise before losing the contact. The pilot and a plane made contact with the flight director at 8 p.m. After that, the plane could be not contacted. Then from information of the file, metal fragments will which is suspended to the biplane T-FIVETY-Ai Golden Eagle. Separately, the Kradenan Police Chief Adjutant Commissioner of Police, Lilik Eko Sukaryono, confirmed that the plane was a crisis in Nginggil Village area. It appears that the vehicle of the plane crashes in the Nginggil Village, Kradenan District of Blora Regency, was acquired by the Central Java Tribune. The joint officer Kradenan officer evacuated by the found several party of the body suspect of being the pilot. Andi Mada, sure that was the only one crew is a member. The next news is Pertamina track a deadly accident in the Cibubur. Containing 24,000 file oil, this is the technical evacuation of the Pertamina tanker truck involved a deadly accident in the Cibubur. It's over now. At 9 p.m., the tanker truck belonging to the Pertamina, which is involved to the deadly accident on the alternative street Cibubur, Bekasi, has not been evacuated. PGS PV Corp Pertamina Fajria Usman explained the technical evacuation the Pertamina truck. He said the first, the car truck was cooled by the spraying water. After the cooling is complete, Fajria said the truck had replacement process will be carried out. Fajria said, full tanker truck has a potential to the cause another dangerous incident. PGS PV confirming Pertamina, Fajria Usman explained that after changing the head of the truck, later this truck will go on the flat road. The court orders in the port has correctly the death of the traffic accident involving a Pertamina tanker truck on the street alternative Cibubur, Bekasi City on the Monday afternoon. The Ragukum in the Polri Brigadier General Aan Suhanam, he said that based on the result of the investigation, the number of the victims who died in the accident was 10 people. Meanwhile, 5 injured people with an average of the minor injuries currently in medical treatment at the Permata Cibubur Hospital, Jati Sampurna District, Bekasi City. This number was confirmed after the ranks of the National Police Traffic Corps is a kind of further investigation and fighting at the Mitra in the hospital family, Permata Cibubur Hospital and the Kramat Jati Police Hospital. The 9 body and the Kramat Jati Police Hospital are currently the process of the medical extension and they can only be handed over the family. The process is complete. Regarding the investigation, the cases. Aan and ring of the Directorate of the Traffic, the Polat in Metro Jaya and other traffic corps, the police had conducted a crime scan of beginning the incident to determine the cause of the incident. Meanwhile, for the fall in handling the case, he signaled the court would be taken over by the Directorate of Traffic, the Pol and Jaya, so that it could not be handled by the Bekasi City Traffic Unit. The next news is resident clash between village in Kerinci. There was another clash between a village in Kerinci Regency on the Sunday 20 Juli 2022 at around 6 p.m. According to the information, the clashes between a village in Kerinci involved Penawaran Village, Selihat Laut District and a Pondok Beringin Village in the Kolok District. The Kerinci Police took the Criminal Investigation Unit on the Edi Mariadi said, clashes between residents in Kerinci were triggered by the Miswa trending is. It was started a young Panawaran village girl who was in traffic and joined a cool dance when the Keduri arrived in the Pondok Beringin village. It because many have entered the cool dance. The possessed young woman was crying by local residents to the atmosphere of the event was not corrected. However, the worst resident in the Panawaran, the possessed young was is due to accident. The police and Indonesia Armed Forces immediately moved to the location so that the major cause can be avoided. First inspector of the police Adi Marahadi said that until 8 p.m. situation in the Pondok Beringin village was conducive. However, the police still are discount and keep under the control. The next news is Shophouses and the boarding house in the Mimika Regency burned. 2 people burned alive. Rini, 40 years old, the owner of the laundry of Muhammad Tahir, 16 years old, a grocery trader, burned alive. Tahir's body was found in bathroom after the fire at boarding house in the Kartini Lane 3 Timika, Mimika Regency, Papua caught at fire 3 a.m. on the Monday. The fire results abiding on the Mimika police team carrying out investigation of the crime scene the reveal source of the fire. Police investigation have not found any information on the causes of fire which is lands and interventions element. The next news is Little Jockey pandemic, horses racing as a child, no jokiness. The Bima City Child Protection Agency also issued a statement regarding the polemic of the using children as a jockey in traditional horsing racing. He revealed that the ban of the use of child jockeys in horse racing has a clear consideration, namely consideration of the accidental death of the child, the law of the prohibiting child exploitation, and a wrong attitude toward a children. Rini admitted that she had just been invited by the Bima City government to discuss the issue of the circular, similar to the use of the Blora Regency government regarding the use of the jockey children. Children under 10 years old become little the jockey in the Bima support the family economy. However, Rini was recommended reliever to consider if the is direct report to the correctly confirmed the Bima City government nevertheless. Cibubur agreed that the horse racing even held in the Bima, however, not by using children as jockeys. In addition, she continued even harder sporting of foreign law, the parties of the horses racing in the Bima, according to him, did not meet the standards. The reason is not winner. In the rule, children is a jockey not to awareness the little the champion. Another that the make this child protection agency in mind had a voice of the child in losing the protection law. The law currently circular and the crying is the to have not reached the age of 18 years old. The meanings of a jockey are not 18 years old, but only employer has a jockey it currently against the law. The next news is Baharudin Nuduka resident for the death in the crocodile stomach. is, two youth in Bulukumba died by hitting electric pole on the Teratai Street. Two youth of the Blora Regency, South Sulawesi, is died. They after crashing into the electric pole extracting company on the Teratai Street, Ujung Bulu District on the Sunday, 17 July 2022. They are Arifin and Aldi, high school student. The incident occurred at around 2 p.m. the morning with a watery reading on the motorbike. At the time, Alfian and Aldi went to buy food after hiding out with their friends. Victim Ali addressed in the Kampung Baru Polemic Village, Gentarangan District. Meanwhile, Adi is a resident of the Pasarage. On all hospital, but we are burning afternoon. Meanwhile, one the resident of the Teratai Street area cited the presence of the electrical poles on the Teratai Street is indeed to the very dangerous for the road users. This is because electric pole belonging the state electric company 1 meter into the road. This is not the first time, said Aris. A route of the user with a power pole once for a wall hit a power pole. He said that the installation second of the glowing sticker now is collating. Currently, said Lendra, well, a processor of the requesting by the budget saving on the police, said Lendra. As well, apply the power changes because it will have an impact on the blood count in the Bulukumba city. Well, I think that's all the news for today with me, Kustul Ashaifa. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.